Well, good morning. The title for the video today is My Appeal Was Denied. I was tempted to push back the topic that was written for the March 1st video once again. However, I decided to go ahead with it and make a special video just for the appeal. As the title indicates, my appeal was denied. I'm not supposed to blame anyone else, according to some friends. However, I was relying on an attorney recommended by a friend who likes my videos. In fact, the attorney is her mom. Having spent $5,000 in 2 months on lawyers and legal fees, I decided it's not worth depleting what's left of my resources to fight in a rigged system. Hopefully, viable de jure courts will be reestablished this year, giving me a real opportunity to get some level of justice. I simply don't want to fight until the playing field is level and fair. And I added this because several people have requested to know more detail about the people involved in the theft of my home. So I wrote, here are the names of those involved in stealing my home: Judge George B. Turner, Kimberly B. Rizanka, Carla Fiordo, and Bruce H. Kaufman. Kimberly was the one who told me that if I gave them power of attorney to sell the Merritt Island property, I could keep my home free and clear. Like most lawyers, she lied. She worked for the law firm Dean Mead, www.deanmead.com. I never met Carla. Bruce was the one who appeared in chambers for various hearings and in the courtroom when they stole my home. Other judges were also involved, but Turner was the one who granted the theft, despite the appeal not being resolved. Yeah, this is not an easy video to make, and I actually went out tonight to hear a band play, and that's why I'm making the video a little bit later than I have been of late, because I did get a little bit of sleep when I first came home. But in any case, I'm at a place in my life where I'm tired of fighting. To me, the playing field is not level, hasn't been level for a very long time, and the strong players in the spiritual arena seem to have adopted a stance of delay. Again, those of you that have been listening to my videos for a long time know that I believed when I was making videos in 2011, that I started in January 2011, that year, by the fall, the shift would have occurred. And when it didn't occur then, I thought, so okay, the people that thought that the years were messed up might have been incorrect, and so it's 2012. And I continued to make videos, and now it's 2016. And if anything, the cabal or the dark forces, or whatever you want to call them, have continued to hold out and persisted in keeping the criminal government in the United States operational. And even though there's some people that are supposedly anti-government that are running for president and stuff like that, until the kingpins of the financial system are dealt with, there will be no relief for anybody in the world. It's a delusion to think that any changes are going to happen as long as people are able to wield control in the economic system of the world, as who was it? I forgot the name. And now a Rockefeller name comes to me immediately, but the ones that are above the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, as I think it was Nathan Rothschild said, give me control of the money, and I don't care who makes the rules. In other words, money is king. Money is the dominant factor. And they have bought and paid for the best false government money can buy. The media, most of the major institutions of the world are bought and paid for by the Rothschilds and by the evil cabal and the people that are surrounding it. I don't need to go into all the names because it doesn't matter. I did provide the names of those directly involved with me because people have asked for those, and I provided those for you. If you want to take further action, that's entirely up to you. As for me, as I said in the blurb, I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of putting what little money I've received, which I don't know how long that's going to be needed to support me until I can get into a home that is mine and that I can afford based on whatever income that I have. Now there are reports, of course, that there's a new financial structure that's coming, and it's supposed to be imminent. But I've heard that for a long time, and I no longer put much credibility in anything that's supposed to be imminent. Sorry, Sheldon Idle and others that are saying such things. You've been predicting positive change and saying that it's imminent for a long time also. But what's a long time? I know that the saying comes to mind, a day with God is as 1,000 years. So it's, only been a few seconds, into this 1,000-year period. It's not hardly like any period of time. It's just a few ticks of the clock. But in any case, many of us have to deal with these things. The gentleman from out west got murdered by the cabal in cold blood. It was videotaped, although not a very good one. It was videotaped. Those of you that watched saw him getting shot down in cold blood, ambushed, with his hands in the air. He was not armed. There's so much corruption, and there's so many people, even on my own videos, that once again, somebody on YouTube makes some comment, and I look up who it is. It's somebody whose account was just brand new and just created, that has no following, no nothing, and so I left his comment up and made a comment back on it. But I deleted him, and they'll come back as another name, because that's what they do. They're fighting to maintain the status quo, and I stand for everything that they oppose, as they stand for everything that I oppose. Now, there's not supposed to be any opposition. Well, somebody has to stand up and tell the truth, and I've made a point of doing that to the best of my ability, and will probably continue, but I'm taking one day at a time. I don't know what my future holds. I do know that I've been experiencing shortness of breath again. I don't know where that's coming from. I did not go to exercise to the gym yesterday for the first time. And I'm probably not going to go tonight either after this video is done. And I don't know if I'm going to go back and resume my exercising and fighting for my health. I don't know my future, but I'm tired. I'm really tired, folks, of fighting a battle that so many people want to ignore. I mean, I've lost a big chunk of my spiritual community because they buy into the new age, new thought lies that what you resist persists. And by me resisting, it's only going to keep persisting. I think that's total bunk, but it's where people's belief system has been established so that they don't get involved in actually doing something that matters. And so many of my very good friends have bought into that mindset, and to me it's very sad. Anyway, I ask for your continued prayers, and those of you that want to support me, fine. Those of you that want to criticize me, do what you have to do. I'm going to continue to speak the truth if that's what God